young men and actually young women, as men and women in general, don't even have to be young. Hear me out. Every 5 minutes or so, there's an ad that puts out that's Earnin or Tilt or any Dave. It's all these mobile banking or money platforms that will lend you, $200 to $500 with no APR, no interest. It's still a flat fee, but there's no real interest. I know it's hard. It's hard out there. It's hard to live right now, especially if you're making anything under $20 an hour. It's very hard to live, especially if you're on your own. I can see why young men are gambling. It's, no, I can understand why they're doing it. I do not agree with it. I would suggest if you're going to bet money on somebody, you bet on yourself. But if you're tired of being caught up in these cycles where you're having, like, let's say you borrow 500 from Dave, then when you get paid, you got to pay that money back. So even if you pay a portion of it back, after you get your paycheck, you're right back in the same positions and you don't have money to spend. There isn't another way to do this. It's not fun, but it works better and you'll be happier in the long run. You need to go a month without getting fast food, without getting your weed vapes and your THC gummies, without buying stuff for your PlayStations. You got to go a month with living bare minimum. That means you go to the grocery store, you spend $100 on food, whether it's ramen packets or whatever, but you get a whole week's worth of food and you make your own food. That'll save you a lot of money right there. You torture yourself for a month. You live bare minimum for an entire month and you save up all the money that you possibly can. If you do that for a month, and let's say you're making $600 a week, if you're only spending 100 or $150, by the end of that month, you should have about 2 grand. 2 grand is a nice little cushion. That's why I suggest every young man should have in his bank account is $2,000, whether it's car issues, a crazy rent problem, whatever, that'll normally carry you through. You do that for a month, and it'll also teach you that you don't need to be spending the way you are. Stop borrowing money and learn how to